Hi, if we've not met before, I'm Jim McKenzie.
And I'm Louise McKenzie, and for those of you who've been watching our other videos, we've been showing you ways to turn your email into a money generator, so welcome back. Now today we're going to take an overview of what your email setup should look like and how to make sales from email. After all, more sales, more customer engagement and more customer loyalty.
And herein lies the problem that 99% of businesses, no matter what they're selling, have. One, they don't have a proper follow-up system and structure in place to nurture their visitors and customers. And two, if they do understand they need to build a list, they haven't worked out how to make money from it yet. So can you relate to that? And do either of those statements resonate with you? Because email sales and marketing have become a nightmare. It fills so many business owners, sales pros and e-commerce marketing specialists with anxiety and frustration. But what if you could instead take those hard-earned customers and increase the number of transactions as well as the amount they spend with you, and turning them into lifelong loyal customers who would actively recommend and share with their friends and family just how great you are? And what if we told you you could do that and slash the time you needed to spend doing it? Well, that's exactly what I've done for my own businesses, as well as my clients. I've only ever worked for myself except when I was a trainee, and I've always been obsessed about creating freedom and independence for myself, my family, and for others. So now I'm giving away my age, but I was a lawyer back before the internet. It was the time. And I built my business by building an updated list of customers and kept in touch with them. I engaged them, and it grew the business faster than I could ever have thought possible. The phone was always ringing with approaches and new customers. So I learned 3 really powerful lessons. 1, that every business should have a list of clients or customers. You can't make money without it. 2, that list must be monetized. There's no point even having it, big or small, if it's not going to make you money. And 3, that every business, no matter what it is, has got to have a proper follow-up system and structure in place to nurture visitors and customers. And I've been there, and that experience gained over 30 years is what caused me to create this core foundation and structure, which eventually became the Make Sales from Email program. It's designed to help all sorts of businesses, from stores selling shoes, attorneys, lawyers, dentists, graphic designers, tutors, e-commerce stores, even large retailers. Anyone selling any sort of product or service will quickly and easily learn to increase sales by using automated and manual emails to convert new customers and grow their customer base. If you're watching, you're probably selling something and you fear that, oh, how can I get what I want from my customers? How can I get it right and be consistent? Will they get fed up of hearing from me? How can I get them to do what I want them to do? Well, I'm going to dive into that in how this course Make Sales from Email will work for you. But I've got to share some of my story with you and let you know how I managed to grow my business. Okay, so going back in time, I had a really good snail mail marketing machine up and running, but it was really hard work. So when the internet grew and the first computers came along, I was really, really happy. And it took me from not just sending snail mail letters in a post, but being able to automate, build, and that helped me grow my list and monetize it. And I developed sequences already which helped me to share my legal services in a relaxed way, and it grew and entertained my client base. My clients actually look forward to hearing from me. Yes, a lawyer. Who wants to hear from a lawyer? Hands up if you're... No, you're not saying yes. I can't see any hands up out there. My clients were really happy and I had client loyalty. They cared about the fact that they heard from me regularly and there was a relationship of trust and authority, and they got free advice. I was continuously overwhelmed with new referrals and recommendations from my clients, and I never had to advertise. My law firm became my handcuffs. It was great, but I couldn't get away from my desk. Success bore success, and I made a lot of money. I built a great reputation with clients and other businesses, and they always wanted to know why I had a real pipeline of work, and it flowed no matter what the time of year was or the economy tanking or whatever. But a quick side point to that you should know, I set up my law practice when it was Black Wednesday in the UK, which is when the pound plummeted. Mortgage rates went up to 15%, mortgages were crippling, people lost their money overnight, and the stock market was just tanking. But I seemed insulated, I was just busier than ever. And I was asked, well, how come Jim McKenzie is still able to do this? Well, I'm bragging slightly, but it's mainly because I want to share what I learned with you. Insight, knowledge, and tools, because as you know, life usually takes a wiggly path. And if you've got security to find leads and convert them into customers, you'll give that security to you and your family, which avoids so much stress, as we all know. And I learned this knowledge, and this knowledge will transform your life. I'm not just saying that to brag or advertise. It happened, I learned, and it got me through a really difficult bump in my life later on, which I'm going to tell you about. But first, just a little bit of the backstory. Back to the story. In 1995 I met my wife Louise, and it was just love at first sight, and we were crazy about each other and we just couldn't be apart. And so she came to work with me, and within 4 years we had 3 young children, lived in 4 houses, renovating and selling them, juggling the practice. We were full-time parents, and we gave birth while living in building sites. But we really love the challenge, and we love being our own bosses and having the freedom to have our children at work, even when it drove us nuts. And we hadn't taken any holiday, but we just loved being entrepreneurs. But hard work does pay off, and so in 2002 we decided to semi-retire, and we emigrated to a small town in the USA. And it was the first time since I was 12 when I started working I could actually relax. But yes, something bad is coming, and you'd be absolutely right. 2008, the global crash bit, and we faced economic disaster. We crashed and burned, and from $3 million down to $25 within a few months. Our town was relying on tourism, and renters left, and we were hit by the Wall Street banks' tricks, and they didn't negotiate on our mortgages and went for foreclosure proceedings. And man, that was stress. We couldn't move, we couldn't drive the car, we couldn't afford the gas, and we just sold everything of value we had. And we were expecting our 5th baby. So I really felt like a failure and a disappointment to everybody. But I felt that I'd just taken my eye off the ball, and I hadn't made any contingency plans, and it was just a shock, first time in my life. I don't know if you've been there, but I'm sharing this with you because it's a common human reaction that you're just overwhelmed. You feel like you knew what you're doing, but then suddenly you forget, and it all happened so fast. I'm a bit choked talking about it, but Louise was just there with a little pregnant tummy, and she told me to keep believing. We'd always found a way to grow businesses, and she never stopped believing in me or us as a team. She reminded me of the successful businesses that were built along the way and the business owners that we'd helped, and she reminded me that we had to have a framework and formula that we'd always used to start and grow companies. And I knew I had it inside me, but in the blind panic I had temporarily forgotten everything that I'd learned. But that was a turnaround for us, because we knew we had a sales framework and system that just kept prospective customers or clients happy, provided value, and it gave us time to figure out what business we want to build. The fear was gone because we could leverage the power of email with a 3-stage system. And the point is this, that most business owners feel overwhelmed. I have at times, I'm sure you do too. You're juggling too much, on top of just trying to run a business and have a life. So if you know how this feels and you're nodding your head, we're right there with you. Because the fact is that as we launched and grew our new venture, which was a health, parenting and lifestyle business online, and then we had online magazines, conventions, expos and festivals, it would have been so much harder without having an email framework. And I can tell you with confidence, and from that experience, that if you don't have a proper system in place, you're losing customers, full stop, period. You need an email sales system. And we've seen that again and again in our business life, even when we've acted for large businesses and nationally known personalities who asked us for help. And we mentored them. And so another branch of our business grew in helping launch, market and rebrand companies with an emphasis on social entrepreneurship. We taught them how to talk to and provide quality content and branding to their target customers. And we found again and again they were the same mistakes that businesses were making that were hurting them, their profit margins and their growth. I mean, firstly, they had no structure in place to follow up with possible purchasers or current customers or clients. Secondly, if they had an email list, they hadn't monetized it. And or if they did have a list, they lumped everyone together and they didn't match their product or services to the correct buyer profiles, so people were not getting the right content and information. And that's the reality, that most people don't understand the power of email sales and marketing. And here's a couple of facts. That a 2014 study by McKinsey & Company says that for every $1 you put in for email marketing, you get about 40 times more than you would through other channels, including social media. And the Direct Marketing Association found companies using email generate 50% more sales-ready leads at 33% lower cost. And if you don't have that sales and marketing system in place via email, whether you're selling products or services, you're leaving 10 to 25% of your total revenue on the table every month. Because the biggest single expense businesses incur is the cost of acquiring target customers. So it's really important to increase that customer's immediate and lifetime value. and email's the best way to do it. Over and over again, email sales and marketing brings out confused and negative feelings. Most people feel they don't have the time. They worry that their subscribers will get irritated by hearing from them and unsubscribe. They don't know what to share or how to say it. They don't have to be consistent. Will they email too much or too little? And what if customers get the email but don't open it? What do you do then? Effective email sales and marketing isn't about firing off simple generic emails time and time again. You do know that we all need some sort of system. Now, we're all pushing for those sales every day and for new leads, whether it's paying for traffic to our website or sales page, or a lead from a meeting or an expo or a conference or trade show. But that's tough, because you're assuring people that you're going to follow up with them. And if you don't follow up in the right way, you're not going to go any further down the customer journey. But can you imagine having an email system and structure that will interact automatically with how someone behaves with your website or sales page or your offer? It builds trust and teaches customers what you stand for, makes you stand out, and that it educates and entertains and speaks to what they're really interested in, and it segments them so they don't lose interest in you, and they do open your emails and click on your links, leading to them buying from you. And that system brings in sales day and night, even when you're sleeping, just by a trigger caused by your subscribers' actions. And that's where our system comes into place, because it's a step of actions that was planned and constructed ahead of time, and it enables you to interact and move your current customer along a multi-step of actions. So you've got a safety net in place for people who haven't been talking to you frequently or engaging with you. They just need to be losing interest, and you get a really perfect sequence of emails to get them excited to re-engage with you. You don't need to remember who everyone is. It's just done for you automatically, triggered by their actions and behaviours. And you're not just firing out emails and hoping that some of it sticks. And if you can then launch lucrative manual email campaigns for promotions if you need fast cash. It's really powerful, and that's what we've put together with Make Sales with Email. It's step by step, and it's an in-depth training course that will show you how to set up your own, almost hands-free, converting email system to make sales. And it'll increase revenue, and it's based around the 3 stages of the customer journey. Each has its own goal, triggers based on your customer subscribers' actions, and specific email sequences. And the best part is that for the greater part, once you've set them up, it'll go on working for you and generating those sales, leaving you to give you more time to do the things that you want to do, whether it's a new product or service. You'll be able to hit those sales targets. If you've got a boss, you'll be able to get a pay bump. Or maybe you just want more freedom so you can spend time doing things and not live for your business. So the key is to work through the individual client's journey, and that's how Make Sales with Email is made up.
The first stage is the automated welcome email series, designed to both welcome and teach your new subscriber or new customer about you, your business, and to really connect with them, to transform into loyal brand devotees. By doing this, you've captured their attention and they're ready to go into the next stage of their customer journey with you. Stage 2 then is the engage, nurture and sales phase. Its goal is to set the right mood and tone to create sales, that's what we want, as well as segment your audience, matching the right content and corresponding product or service message to the right buyer. This gets rid of several of the biggest challenges and fears business owners and marketers face: spamming and low open rates. With our program, not only do we teach you the methodology and formula, but we actually share our different email sequence campaigns so that you can craft, create and deploy them. In fact, we go a step further than that, because we literally walk you through each action based on a yes or no answer. We tell you what action comes next. Very simple. You simply choose which one of our pre-constructed email sequences best fits your products or service at the time, or whether you're simply wanting to grow your list. Whatever it is, we've got you covered. This section, of course, is also critically important, because we want to show you where to look for cache breaches in your business and how to plug those gaps. You'll be surprised how many of them there are. The result being that not only will you be able to stop the bleeding of those cache breaches, but you'll be able to easily and dramatically increase revenue with simple fixes. The last stage of our framework is the safety net for unresponsive subscribers or customers. Ooh, stuff happens in life. People get super busy, their needs change, they go on holiday, whatever. The point is, it's a dead cert that you'll always have an ebb and flow of folks who, for whatever reason, stop opening your emails, stop clicking through to your blog account or sales page, whatever it is you want to share with them. But you know what? It's hard not to take it personally. What makes it easy though is, yes, you've guessed it, a specifically designed automated email series crafted to re-engage and to re-inspire your wayward subscriber or customer and get them back on board with you. It's also a great opportunity to re-examine and explore what their preferences are now so you can cater them to accordingly, and we show methods and templates to do this as well. The other goal of the re-engagement series is to weed out folks who aren't interested, because the key to a healthy money generating sales machine is to keep a nice clean list, not a bloated unresponsive list. Once it's up and running, you'll be able to run your current list through the sequence ready to re-energize and monetize them. The best part is that it's completely automated, triggered by the actions or lack thereof of your subscribers and customers on your list. Simply set up and forget about it. So those are the 3 stages of your winning email sales and marketing system and formula. But there's one last element that will amplify your wins and help you scale your money and business.
And that is how your support machine behind the scenes that gets the lowdown on how and what to track in order to measure your email sequence campaign result. Now, after all, you've got to know your numbers to know if you're making money and to make those adjustments to increase profit. You'll learn how to increase healthy email deliverability to prove you're not a spammer and keep a tip-top reputation with your email service provider. Because if your emails don't get opened, you're not going to make any sales. And we put an easy-to-use system together so that even if you find data and numbers challenging, you'll find it straightforward. We put together systems for your publishing schedule, for automated and email and manual email campaigns to give you content ideas all year long, keep you organised, stay on schedule. You'll get checklists for easy reference, an A to Z list of all aspects of emails that need to be checked before you send them out. Our goal with Make Sales for Email is for you to be able to create better email promotions, automated and manual, that sell more products and services. You'll be better able to keep your subscribers, customers and clients happy, leading to more long-term sales. And you'll segment your email list more effectively to match the right product or service to the right customer or client, which, once again, will generate more sales. That's a good idea. It's not just a teaching course, it's a reference guide and manual for you and your team to always turn to and steer and pilot yourself through every email and email campaign that you ever run. So your email operation should really be a huge revenue channel. With Make Sales for Email, you'll learn to increase sales by using automated manual emails to convert new customers and run lucrative sales. And just imagine, all you need to do now is to support your customers and clients and tweak the other areas of your business and to scale it. A more positive cash flow. Just imagine how great that feels for a second. We've got product or service. We've got an entire email sequence persuading people to buy it or book an appointment with you. And then you don't have to worry about hard selling anything. No more cold sales. You can focus on what you're good at, whether you're scaling, teaching or creating. Now look, I know we've covered a lot and I'm sure you want to know how much your investment will be for this complete system, because you'll always have lifetime access and you can skip all those hours that it took us to figure this out. So for just 4 payments of $591, or you can save $367 with 1 payment of $1,997, you'll get access to everything. It's our passion to provide you with access to information that will free up your time and to learn the tricks of the trade that we know big companies use so that you can have a real nice slice of that pie. And we've been there, gone through those struggles, and now we've learned to do this stuff day in, day out to great effect. So we really stand behind our courses and training programs. We're always there for you, and our integrity is paramount to us, and we stand behind this. We know it will really help you, and we'd love for you to try it out. And that's why we offer a 100% money back guarantee, because we're so confident this works, and we're confident that if you implement this in your business, you'll see results and you'll be really happy with it. So there's no risk. Try it out. And you remember that when you sign up for Make Sales with Email, you'll get these bonuses with your purchase. The first bonus is the best and easy way to grow your email list from scratch without spending a bundle, a way to get your first 1,000 subscribers really quickly. And if you've already got email subscribers, you'll learn strategies you may not have thought of how to make it even bigger and make more money. It's important. The second bonus is how to craft emails that sell. So you can write killer content, and that will persuade folks to buy your product or service. And they'll thank you for the opportunity because they'll really connect with what you write. We'll be showing some other bonuses as well, which we should be under our sleeve within the program. And you'll be able to grow your business even faster So go ahead, please click the button below this video, and remember that we do have a 100% money back guarantee. And if you have any questions, write to us at support@insidelife360.com.
That's right, simply shoot us an email with any questions that you have about joining on, because we're so super excited for knowing the results that you'll get and the transformation you'll get in your business. Remember, we have 7 children. We've only ever worked for ourselves. We're proof that email sales and marketing actually works. We do this stuff day in, day out, and you need to get it going on in your business, whether you're big or small. And if it's not our program, that's okay too. But just get it started, because not to means you're hurting your revenue. Of course, if you choose to take this journey with us, we'll be right there by your side. So you'll be able to make sales without losing all the time and effort that we took to get this program together, all the tips and tricks and secrets. And you'll be able to do it in your own authentic voice and shine above your competitors. As ever, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at support@insidelife360. Again, my name is Louise McKenzie.
And I'm Jim McKenzie, and we hope to see you inside of Make Sales for Email. We really appreciate you bearing with us and taking your precious time to watch us. And even if you don't decide to sign up for our training program, we hope the ideas that we've shared with you will inspire you to invest some time in your email system, because it works. And I hope we've given you some more knowledge and a little bit more insight into how you should be getting the email side of your business up and running. Thanks so much for watching us. We hope you'll bear with us, come back, send us questions, and we hope to see you soon.